Yep, okay. Was that a ray of light? Was it shrill laughter? Kyoji doesn't trust his senses. Oh, and we are back to reality. Cool, okay. The room is deathly silent, as if nothing had happened at all. There aren't any makes on the window, and the two of them are still sitting by the window. Nope. It can hardly have been a dream if we both saw it. Oh fuck damn it, Sadashima. Kiika and Kyoji both stiffen with fright. It takes them moments to come in time to the fact that there's suddenly a new voice. Opposite the wall by which they're sitting, a Sadashima, or rather, somebody who bears a resemblance to Sadashima, okay? And the figures by the door and the corners of the room in turn look like his lackeys. When did they get here? Okay, so these are the Sadashima and the gang that Gore is controlling, basically. These are the original ones, basically. Not the illusion ones, like all the people that we saw here. But these are real bodies. No. Were they here the whole time? Koji memory starts to become jumbled. Come to think of it, did they follow them when they fled the nurse office? No, that can't be true. They weren't there. They can't have been. He can't trust his own memories anymore. It's like he's going at photographs where the film has been exposed twice. Kiika grabs onto Kyoji's arm hard enough for it to be painful and huddles closer to him. Sadashima speaks. His voice thick with anxiety. Wait, he's back to normal? Oh, he's back to normal. Okay. Sadashima raises his voice in abject laughter. Yeah? Like since the beginning of the game? Why am I not trusting this? No, you will just backstab me. This is a trick. This is Kiika. This is Yuka and Gore trick. This is a trick. I don't trust this guy. Fuck off. I'm not buying that. I'm so not buying that. Sadashima taps Kyoji on the shoulder just as if they were close friends. Kyoji swallows nervously and then finally parts his trembling lips. Doesn't that hurt? Sadashima. No, the mask that looks like Sadashima crocks his head, puzzled. Okay. Don't you know what state you are in right now? Okay. Sadashima furrows his brows. At least Kyoji thinks that must what that gesture is supposed to be, probably. But his face? Oh no, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, Sadashima, you look great. The flesh of his cheeks is puffy, bloated, and in the process of sliding off his skull, his jawbone is dislodged. His eyes are unblinking, the protuberant eyeballs bloodshot, each of them wriggling uncoordinated in its socket. The minute quivering makes them look like moving worms. There's just no other way to put it. Large amounts of blood, and even now soiling his chest. It's not clear where it's coming from. Great. Only now Sadashima appears to notice the abnormal state he's in. He brings his hands to his mouth, puzzled by the face. He couldn't speak normally. Sadashima lackeys all look at him, too, or the faces full of shock. It's okay. Kiika clings to Kyoji more firmly. Yeah, this is too surreal. Sadashima and his underlings are rotting away before their very eyes. Flesh slides of their bones, bubbling, sizzling, slowly dissolving. One of the things that used to be his luck is clings to Sadashima for help, but there's nothing he can do, so he just look at them panicked. His luck is fall apart, one after another. Tears spill from Sadashima's eyes. The tears accumulate in his collapsing flesh and disappeared as they mingle with the various other body fluids. What the fuck? Sadashima stretches his arms towards Kyoji. Yeah, hi Yuka. Great show, yeah. Great. Yuka materialized behind Sadashima. You, is that also you're doing? Yuka pouts, looking offended. Yeah, and other half? What are you talking about? Yuka grinds his smell of food into Sadashima. Okay. Oh. Okay. Didn't knew that you can like actually possess, like actually, I guess, take control of only half. That's interesting. Okay. Yuka flashes a grown-up, tries tired of a smile. Globs of flesh drip down from Sadashima's body. Now his intestines spill from his stomach, making a squelching sound. Okay. Great. Yuka holding a Zippo lighter with an engraving of the guitar on it. Okay, that lighter. Kyoji fumbles around in his pocket. How do you get it? It's not there. Did he lose it? Or did she pick his pocket? Yuka brings the lighter to her lips and smirks. Yeah. Why you want... Okay, Yuka, what the fuck? You want to Kyoji follow you and then you want to burn him. What the... Okay, I don't get her. I guess that works too. What the fuck? I guess that's what happened with Yoshiki in Aoi Road, in the hospital like thing. Was it Aoi Road? No, that was Akane Road actually. Yuka is the most interesting character in this whole game. She makes so many like, I don't know, like, I need to know her backstory. What the hell is the deal with her? Gore produces a piece of cloth and hands it out to her. With all the deftness of the magician assistant handing his master a prop. Yuka uses the Zippo to light it on fire. Perhaps the cloth was doused with oil or something beforehand, because it catches in fire in an instant, lighting up like a torch. And the Gore drops the burning cloth on Sadashima. Don't! But Kiika is faster. She takes off the pendant and brandishes it into Yuka direction. Hell yeah! But something black swipes it from the side and swats her hands away. Okay. The pendant goes flying. God damn it! Also, I was joking when I said, like, are we going to burn the school? They are literally in the school and Yuka wants to burn them. What the actual fuck? The pendant goes flying and disappears in the gap between the boxes piled up against the wall. Okay, yeah, that hurt him. Gore let out an incoherent scream. A tentacle extended from the hem of his mantle gives off the prismatic glow as it crumbles to dust. Yuka raises his brow angrily. Yuka slaps Kiika across the cheek. What is happening? Kyoji shields Kiika behind his back. At that moment he feels something pull on his trousers. Sadashima, I'm not going to cry for you. I'm sorry, just... The faster you die, the less you will feel pain. Apparently the fire has spread to Sadashima's uniform. Kyoji takes off his jacket, but yeah, I guess you can try to save him. Like, half of his body is, like, melted away, so he will die anyway. Okay. Let's not make any moral decisions right now towards Sadashima. Come on, he's a game character, come on, and we hate him. I cannot feel sympathy to this guy. He's to beat at the flames that have spread to Sadashima's body. Kiika's next to him, trying to put out the fire too, but it won't go out. His hands are stretched out towards Kyoji. His beady eyes, smeared with decaying flesh, are flowing with tears. Sadashima's arms go limp. Kyoji bites his lip. He feels like he might go mad from the anger. Holy shit, yep. I was joking when I said we are burning the school. What the fuck? Flames spread from Sadashima's body to the miscellaneous stuff stored in the room. He glares at Yuka, putting all the anger that's boiling over within him in the stir. Yuka, makes zero sense. Yuka's voice rings out shrilly. The flames gradually and inexorably spread through the room. Kyoji fixes Yuka with a glare. She has a dreamy look on her face as she says this. She just doesn't get it. She can't fathom his anger nor his grief. So Kyoji lays it out for her in simple terms. I'm going to forget you. Ooh, that's a different, like, answer from what he's, like, usually, like, saying. Damn! Yeah, that works. Then, in a tone that brooks no argument, he continues, twisting the knife. We'll get out of here no matter what, and we'll never ever think of you again for the rest of our lives. Kiika and I are going to be happy together. We certainly won't let you keep hunting our thoughts. I'm never going to chase after you. Yoshiki told him to not lose sight of what his priorities should be. Kiika is alive. Therefore, his top priority is to live with her happily ever after, not to go after Yuka. This is kinda similar to what happened in the ending of the Akane Road when she said that he will die as well, and that would make basically him not being able to chase after Yuka, and she gave up back then. So it's pretty much the same situation here. He has better things to do with his time than to waste it on someone like her. Kiika nestles against him. She too is glaring severely at Yuka. The fire is still spreading. It reached the nearby sofa and is in the process of sinking its cover. Kiika, we need to find a way to open this window. They grab onto the sash window again and pull, but it won't open. 1, 2, and they work together, pulling so hard they feel the skin is coming off the tips of their fingers. They're going to get out of here. Sadashima and his friends died, weeping and crying for their help, so for their sake too, the two of them have to escape no matter what. In the glass, they can see Yuka's expression contoured. We need to get the pendant, it's behind the boxes that's burning, that's bad. If that means getting crippled for life and have you look after me for the rest of my days, I would rather die right here and now. Yeah, pretty much Akane wrote. Yuka beats her lip, looking terribly hurt, but Kyoji couldn't care less. Why are you so fixated on this guy? Alright, it won't open. He ignores Yuka, sorrowful appeal. Wait, I've got it. Kiika, back way a bit. He picks up the old chair that's near at hand and bashes it against the glass. But the glass doesn't break regardless. Kiika, Yuka, don't make me feel bad for you again. Why are you doing this? The heat blowing against the back gradually intensifies. Kiika goes to find another chair and swings it at the window. One more time. The two of them bring back the chairs down in vision. Yuka, why you are so fucking horrible? And at the same time you make me feel like there's something that like kind of supposed to like redeem you somehow in some weird way. I have no idea. You're making me conflicted. One more time. They sync up their briefing and bash the window with all their might. Together they leapt at the opening, climbing over the jagged shards of the shattered glass. The air blowing in from the balcony is pleasantly cool on their skin. Right. At the corner of his eye, Koji sees that the fire has surged up into the sun's shape. It looks almost as if the fire were throwing itself on Yuka, struggling to keep her down. It reminds him of the way Yoshiki pushed her into the flames back at the mansion that is no more. Such a bad scene. For a second he thinks that he can see Yoshiki's shape in the blaze. Wow! They dangled off the ledge of the balcony and jumped down the second floor balcony below. They then ran back in the opposite direction. Just as they pass under the astronomical lab room again, they hear the ear-splitting bloom of the explosion from above. The second explosion and third, shards of glass shower over the side of the balcony, twinkling in the firelight as they fall. Sparks are falling like rain. Something flammable must have caught fire. Keep running. Kyoji runs faster, pulling Kiika with him. To get into the connection passage, they would have to go in through one of the classrooms, but all the doors leading from the balcony to the classrooms are locked. Meanwhile, the fire is spreading. Kiika rises above the plant that was nearby and flings it at the window. The glass cracks easily. It's hard to believe that they had so much trouble breaking that window earlier. Yeah, Yuka probably gave up. She just gave up and she's like, yep, like, this is meaningless, and she just let them go. And now she's hurt for all the eternity, and she just wants to be happy apparently. Like, I have no idea, like, how are you, like I need to know. Yoji kicks the cracked window, shattering it, and they enter the school building through the opening. They go from the classroom on the connection passage. The door on the other end will be locked, but they drop down to the storage shed roof and then manage to leap across to an overhanging branch of the nearby tree. They should be able to climb down. I will jump down first, so I can catch you. You cannot earnestly. Even now, with her hair a mess, she strikes him as beautiful. There's a short distance away is the beech tree. Kyoji jumps across. His hand has slipped, but he somehow managed to hang on with one arm. Okay. There's an odd sensation in his shoulder. Is it dislocated? As he hits a hip, as he falls down. He hits a hip as he falls down, but he doesn't have time to worry about the pain. Kiika's still waiting on the storage shed roof, and he needs to catch her. Putting on a brave face, he looks up at her. Jump down, Kiika. She nods and jumps down into his outstretched arms. Yep. They both trample head over heels to the ground. It's at the point that the groan of pain finally leaves Kyoji's lips. Oh. Nah, I'm fine. Just banged it up a little, it's all. It's probably dislocated or something. Or strained. Or broken, yeah. That was faster, we need to get the fuck out of here. Kiika burning with indignation, which strangely enough makes Kyoji happy. This is a side of her that that he's never seen before. Maybe it's even, maybe this is even what she's really like, when she's not putting up a front for other people. Kyoji cracks a wry smile. Come on, let me act stuff for once. Suddenly he noticed something. The sky is full of twinkling stars. He points them out and Kiika looks up too. Yay, we can see stars together while the school is burning. Great. He knows that now isn't the time to be doing this, but the stars are simply too pretty not to be admired. The two of them head across the dark schoolyard towards the main gate. They can hear a succession of explosions from the direction of the school building. In the distance, a fire engine sirens. Kyoji wasn't going to look back, but when he sees Kiika throw a glance at the school over her shoulder, he succumbs to the temptation. When they look up in the direction of the astronomy club room, they see silhouettes of two people there. They're engulfed in flames, and yet they don't stir at all. Yeah, you can't go, right? Kyoji warps an arm around Kiika's shoulders and starts to walk, wordlessly urging her to get move on. But Kiika soon tugs on his sleeve. Shit! Kyoji looks up at the window again. The fire behind the two figures has disappeared. In its place there's the landscape of strangely shaped rocks beneath the sky and the color of the old blood, like he's seen in one of his hallucinations. Gore picks Yuka in his arms. She wraps her small arms around his neck, clinging to him. It's like they're going to disappear in the air. It's going to be like in Akana Road. It's literally the ending of Akana Road. And suddenly, light washes over the school building. Mata Kyoshi pendant, it shines in countless colors. The colors gather together, twisting around each other, they converge, soon forming a pillar of light that shoots up into the sky, into the heavens. They've gone home. What? Who? Kiika mutters softly. Oh! Yeah, Yuka and Gore, yeah, okay. They went home. Where is their home? Like in hell? Gone home? Are you saying Yuka isn't of this world, not human? What I have to do? What Kyoji needs? Just what he needs to get the shit right. No, Kyoji, she was like a normal, she was normal student from your school, like class next to you, like you spent a lot of time together and there was a happy time and just like you just like imagining things, like all of this like happened like for real, and like yeah, like first Yuka was like shot in the mansion and she actually died, and the other one is actually her like the sister, you know, like sibling basically, so she looks the same. So she's like a twin sister, so we had like actually two Yukas along the game. So one got shot, then another. Actually, this is like the triple, because one got shot, the other got burned, and now we had the other one that got burned again. And we're just imagining that like light thing. Yeah, all of that was real. Like, she was normal human, like Gore existed, like he's just like your classmate as well. Like, yeah, sure, why not? She couldn't live in this world anymore. So she can live in this world only when Kyoji wants, like, to follow her? Why? Even if she had been a human, she must have effectively been an outsider on some level. Two of them sneak away and leave the school building behind them before the fire engine arrive. Kyoji walks Kiika home and watches her go inside. He hears her rise, her voice to announce she's home. Followed by the furious footsteps, wailing, and then a loud slap. Her mother probably slapped her across the cheek. It sounded painful. You can faintly hear Kiika talking in a gentle tone of voice. Thus put at ease, Kyoji leaves his position near the door and returns to his apartment alone. We still don't like Kiika mother, right? Home? He says this as he walks inside and is instantly overcome with a very strange feeling. He just seen people die from up close and narrowly escaped from the burning building, but he is now saying those mundane everyday words. They just don't feel right. He whispers them under his breath again, softly. I'm home. Amika pokes her head out from the living room. No, that happened for real. Like, yeah, she was human. We cannot like take Kyoji serious like anymore. Like, I swear, like after everything in this road, I can get this. Like, he could think that she could be a human, like at some point and at some stage of this game, and like, but he witnessed so many fucking things that happened to her, like, and like events like. I just like, my brain just cannot comprehend how dumb Kyoji can be. Like, what the fuck? I just cannot comprehend. I want him to try and understand Mercurius in Dia's era. I want this interaction. I just Okay, you see Mary smile and shrug slightly. A moment later, her eyes open wide. Pretty much. Yeah, that's because I really did just survive a house fire. Yoji answers with a wry smile of his own. Like you wouldn't believe. As he says so jokingly, all sorts of memories pass before his mind's eye. All things that happened with Kiika, meeting Yoshiki and seeing him die, all the strange events that happened, all the peculiar things that Kiika went through. The image of the petite little girl surfaced in his mind, along with her strange giant masked retainer. But Kyoji soon banished them from his mind. The way Sadashima and his friends died, crying bitterly. He finds that someone tousling his hair affectionately. Yamiko is smiling at him. Kyoji bites his lip hard. There's so much he wants to talk to her about all the emotions he hasn't yet come to terms with, about all the things he's seen. Yamiko says this again, her voice gentle. Yeah, I'm home. I'm home now. This time he's finally really feeling it. Wait. This is the... Wait, hold on a second. This is a good ending and we... This is a good ending, right? This is surprise. Like, if this is actually a good ending, I'm extremely surprised. You know why? We didn't get the age scene with Kiika at the end. We had one for Akane, we had one for Aoi, like the wholesome scenes, and we had none for Kiika. I'm extremely surprised because of this. That might be the biggest surprise in the end of this road. And Kyoji, like this, like road Kyoji is the dumbest Kyoji ever. Like how he blubbered at the end, like was she not human? Like I just cannot. Let's just like leave it. Like let's see like the after credits scene, I guess, right? I just don't want to like talk about this anymore. Like this road wasn't the best road. I thought like it's pretty freaking awesome at the beginning, but then it just like went downhill. This is like, oh my god. I'm not the fan of this road. It was the most confusing road of them all, and like it makes like the least sense to me. In the aftermath of those events, there was a colossal fuss. About 2 entire floors worth of school building burned out, with the former astronomy club room on the 3rd floor at the center. As a result, the school was temporarily closed. Kiika, who had been missing, returned home. At the same time, several bodies believed to be Sadashima and the members of his clique were recovered from the site of the fire. People soon connected the two events, and rumored will began brewing. Yeah, like Sadashima and Cronies just like put up a fire, like lit the fire basically. The police ended up questioning Kiika. Drugs were discovered in Sadashima's room, which were thought to have something to do with the obscene acts she'd committed in the classroom. Wait, hold on a second. Wait, what? Drugs discovered in Sadashima room. In Sadashima room. Obscene acts she would committed in the classroom? How the fuck did you connect drugs in Sadashima room to Kiika? Someone explain this to me because I'm not getting that. What? It was said that Sadashima might have been threatening her somehow. Like what? Drugs were in his room, not in Kiika's room. That he might also have been the one who abducted her. Kiika denies those claims though. Yeah, I get what you mean. Remembering the way Sadashima wept in his final moments made them lose any desire to denounce him. Yeah, I mean, that was like pretty fucked up way to go, but I cannot feel sorry for them. Like this guy is like irredeemable. Kiika had no choice, but to say that she didn't remember any of the key details, it was partially true, as a matter of fact. Besides, there were too many things that she couldn't talk about, too many things that no one was likely to understand, even if she did. In the end, the police verdict was that Kiika's memories were confused due to the shock, and she was due eliminated from the investigation. As far as the public was concerned, Sadashima clique had abducted Kiika and, after letting her go, caused a fire by neglecting to put out their cigarettes properly. The school had been to be rebuilt. A temporary school building was erected from the prefab modules to house some of the classrooms. It looks exactly as our school. Classes resumed, and it was back to business as usual, but there was no one hanging out in that one corner of the room anymore. Kiika had been attending school diligently since then, but people still stare at her judgmentally. The classmates haven't forget what she did. Yeah, they know about Akane as well, but don't give a fuck anymore, so it will pass. It sure would have been nice if all that had been just under illusion though. The rumors spread like wildfire, becoming more embellished with each retelling. It was said that the deceased Sadashima had raped her, or that she was a junkie, and so on and so forth. During breaks, students would come from the other class to walk at her. Her classmates look at her curiously too. Even students from the year above and below them would turn out in groups to look at and whisper about her. Apparently, there had been an incident when she's been peeped at the girls' toilet. Koji didn't hear that last part from Kiika. That was something Akane told him in secret, and also burning of indignation. After that, Akane and Aoi took to casually accompanying her whenever she went to the toilet. Great! Cool. Some of the boys openly mock Kiika. Yeah, fuck off. The one older student put it, as one of the others older student put it while they're all on the field trip together. You piece of shit. Kyoji lunges at the boy, intent on beating him up, but Akane steps in to break up the fight. Her large eyes glare directly at him. She's acting like Yoshiki. Let's just like... She just reminded him Yoshiki words basically. Think before you act. Ai whispers this and walks on, tugging Kiika along by the arm. Shinta taps Kyoji on the shoulder. Kyoji lowers his fists and cracks a wry smile. Coming from a guy who's under the thumb of his grandma, mom and older sisters, yeah, that's pretty convincing. The two of them weren't alone, and that tended to be more than enough to stir up frustration and loneliness. Kiika, despite being at the center of it all, always kept her head held high throughout. She didn't engage with the ridicule, confirm or deny any of the defamatory statements thrown at her. Being teased might make her blush sometimes, but she was determined to stay strong and never ever hung her head again. It's just the two of them on their way home. When Kiika says this with a slightly pained smile, there's something self-deprecating note in her tone of voice as well. Yeah. I see. Kiika's eyes turned to the iron bar in the schoolyard. Huh. That's a bit of pity, actually. Kiika stares at him in surprise. I mean, I prefer when you are a little on the frisky side, you know? Aww, Kiika is blushing. Kiika would soon transfer to another school. What? On the way home, they stop by the park. So they won't be together? That sucks. Aww. Yeah. God damn it. I really yeah. Kiika cracks a strange smile. The one who couldn't take all the abuse and slander people threw at them was Kiika's mother. Yeah, figured. God fucking damn it. I hate this ending. She became quite neurotic and doesn't even leave the house anymore. Oh, you are going actually to your father. Maybe. Okay, maybe that's not that bad actually. But still, you won't be able to be together until you like finish school, I guess. And you will actually like move on together somewhere. She basically will order you to go. You have not saying no in this. Uh-huh. Sure. You literally cannot say no. Yeah, that makes sense. In truth, he wants to say don't go. Yeah, pretty much. I'm the same. But he knows it's impossible. They're both young, still minors who needs to live with the guardian. Yep. And now, every now and then, Kyoji is even hit by the sudden bout of nostalgia for those crazy hectic days. For those few days, it felt like he acted of his own volition, like the world was his oyster. But now they've returned to reality, they're nothing more than powerless children again. Kiika looks at Kyoji, who replies firmly, "Of course we will." Me too. Wow, okay. I mean, neither did he, so we're even. But this time I will definitely write. Kiika suddenly looks up at the sky. Looking up too, Kyoji sees white snowflakes flutter down from the cloudy sky, one after the other. You're right, first snow of the year, huh? No wonder it's so cold. Kyoji's eyes widen in disbelief. Kiika stands on tiptoe, puts her arms around his neck and pulls him closer. Then she kisses him, and lightly on the lips. Where did that come from? Kiika runs off, laughing, and Kyoji takes off after her. A month later, Kiika leaves for England. Fuck. They stay in touch through text messages and emails. Kyoji borrows Yamiko's laptop and prints out the pictures Kiika attaches to her emails. They show a country he doesn't know, sights he never seen before. A school where the students don't wear uniforms. And in those pictures, she becomes gradually more mature. So we might actually get the ending when they actually end up together. We might have a time skip when they actually meet again. Yamiko says, peering on the screen over Kyoji's shoulder. It feels like she just read his thoughts. Yeah, I guess. Kyoji looks a bit dejected. So Yamiko regales him with an impish smile. Okay. Worried about what? We know exactly about what. Yeah. Probably. Yamiko is so evil. Kyoji feels all the blood drain from his face. He can't even manage the usual tough guy comeback. After all, this is a concern that has been on his mind the whole time too. Back when they were in the thick of it, Kiika clung to him like the baby bird, and honestly, he kind of missed that. At the time, she was so fragile she couldn't even eat if he wasn't there for her. But Kyoji gets the feeling that if he keeps thinking like that, Kiika will eventually leave him behind as she continues to grow and blossom. Still, there's no closing the distance between them now. As he sits in front of the screen with his head in his hands, Yamiko says brightly, "Fuck yeah! Let's go!" Kyoji lifts his head. He turns around to Yamiko and beams at her. "You're right, that's it! Okay, how much time passed? Did you just thought right now that you can actually fucking travel during holidays or something?" Man, I knew I could count on you, Yamiko-san. Nothing beats experience. Thanks. Yamiko looks at him with the mouth open. But you can travel! After that, Kyoji throws himself into part-time jobs for a while. When he's finally scrapped together the money for the journey, the summer is almost over. He sends her text, saying that he would come visit her during the summer holidays. A cheap ticket to Heathrow Airport comes to just short of 60,000 yen one way. He will travel light, with nothing but a single backpack. He'll go to see Stonehenge on foot, staying in the cheap B&Bs. He's never been good at English, but he's studied hard, so he has the bare minimum he will need to get by for a few days over there. After all, he will be spending them with someone much more fluent than he, so he knows he'll be fine. He walks through arrivals just ahead, shining in the sunlight pouring in through the large windows. He sees the wave of long bright hair. She turns around and waves to him happily. Ah, actually a good ending. Okay, I actually like this ending. Like ending. Not necessarily the road to this end. I'm actually happy. Okay. They met again. Okay, that was pretty sweet and cool. Okay, I like that one. That was cool. I didn't like the, like... Koji is the worst in this road. Overall, this road was like the weakest one out of 3, I think. It's been like pretty good at the beginning, then it went just downhill. And like this, like ending when they were like separated, but they never like forgot about each other and they were like keep waiting for each other, and Koji actually decided to go there. Then yeah, then they met again. So yeah, that's cool. I like that. And yeah, that's it for like Kiika Road almost, because we still need to do one thing for Kiika Road, which is getting the other bad ending that I apparently by some miracle managed to avoid. So we have one more episode with the bad ending for Kiika Road, and then we're going to reset again, to start from the beginning and do the, I assume, Yuka Road? I think it's unlocked. I don't know if like anything else is unlocked. I don't want to be spoiled, so I'm not going to check if like there's like anything else outside of like Yuka Road and how do I get there. So I'm curious where I will like end up with basically after we finish the things. So yeah, but we'll have to suffer just one more time, just one more time. I don't know how it cannot be worse than what we had in the previous road. Like in the previous episode, right? Like the other ending cannot be worse, right? And so it's going to be okay. So anyway, thank you everyone for being with me for Kiika Road. It wasn't the best road, but yeah, thanks for sticking around and suffer through this together with me, I guess. It's been fun from parts to parts, and like had a cool moments, especially with Yoshiki. Like Yoshiki is just MVP. Like I love Yoshiki. Yoshiki is cool. And yeah, yeah, thank you for watching, and leave up a like if you liked the episode, subscribe if you're not subscribed, check my Discord, which is in the description, and I will see you next one. So thanks for the Pocket Watch. It's going out.